There we go. Good evening, y'all. Yo, what's up, Nate? Welcome back to Donkey Kong Game Boy, the finale. Just finished an admin deadline. Oh, cool, man. How was your day today, man? What all did you do? Spreadsheets today and just received an update on the script. Cool, man. Today I just had work. Dude, I've been working on getting more footage for my Retro Views channel for Banjo-Kazooie. I'm finally on Click Clock Wood. But after Click Clock Wood, there's still more footage I need to get. I need to get I need to get more footage of Gruntilda's lair. but I have been getting some good shots of Click Clock Wood. Like, for example, look at this. This is just a little peekaboo, a little spoiler of Click Clock Wood. And this is the fall season of Click Clock Wood. But have you watched any of the long videos I've posted on YouTube of retro views? I've been getting a lot of traction on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, but I crop it to like 16 by 9, you know, like portrait mode, right? But you know, with YouTube, it's in 16 by 9, you know, landscape full screen. So it's different, you know. Like, you know, basically my structure is I shoot everything for like long form content first, as you just saw, right? It's like full screen, right? But then I'm able to take snippets of each shot and, you know, crop it for TikTok, Reels, and Shorts, and people seem to like that. It was a little while ago, but I might be able to see one tonight afterwards. Yeah, dude. Kind of one of those things where, you know, probably the shortest amount of time might be like Banjo's house and like Mumbo's mountain. It was like 1 hour, 2 hours. I think I might have done 2 hours max, all the way up until Freeze Easy Peak. Freeze Easy Peak might be the first one where I was like, frick it, bro, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna get as much shots as I can. Like, I was trying to minimize each one like 2 hours long. But yeah, I got like 6 hours of Freeze Easy Peak. But you know, it's one of those things where like you can just put it up in the background on a TV on your computer and like let it play. It's, you know, kind of like a background or something, you know. Something fun like that. There we go. Shall we get into gaming, Nate? What do you say? We shall. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Then let's go ahead and pause the music, shall we? Here we go. Oh, but wait, we need to change some things. First, we need to change it to Donkey Kong. Then also known as Donkey Kong 94, huh? I think we've done this one already, didn't we? Okay, yeah, we're in the same spot. All right. All right, let's see what we got going on. Okay, up there. So let me guess, the key's gonna be at the bottom. Then we're gonna have to keep... Oh! Okay, I think I know what we're supposed to do. Oops. I think I know what we're supposed to do. Let's save it here. Watch this. So you do... like... this. Oh, is it like, maybe like... this? Okay, got it. Boy, deja vu, huh? What was the key, dude? Whoops. Where's the key? Oh, is it over there? Dude, what in the world? Oh, what in the... Yeah, there's no way we're getting it that way. Gotta go up, maybe. Uh oh. Stay right there, boys. Gotcha. Oh, shoot! That was close. Yeah, dude. That key at the end of the level. Dang right, that was close. Holy moly. Bro, how are we getting underneath there, man? Oh, my guess is we gotta reverse the lifts. Right? Oh my. Oh, undo save. What in the heck? Dude, are we missing a switch? Boom. Boom. Dude, what? Oh, I think I see. Maybe it's not the lifts. Maybe we just use that guy to get across. Oh, dude. Where's that guy? But yeah, how do we get this guy to fall? Is it this one? There we go. There we go. Oh, Nate, I think we just solved how we get across. Look. Let's save it. Oh, you better hurry up before I get hit with fireballs. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Come on, hurry up, cross, bro. Go, go. Alright, go, 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 go. Don't get us caught. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, shh. Yes! There we go. Yeah. Oh! That must be lava or something. What the heck is that? Oh, don't get crushed, boys. That? Start over. Oh my, dude, that is going to be hard. What in the world? Get up, you fool! Oh my gosh. Okay, this is wild. Alright. Oh, man. This freaking timing, dude. I guess that's one way to do it. Oh, okay. Just gotta wait until... Oh! Whoa. Dude, come on. Come on, fast one, let's go. Oh my gosh. Whoa, whoa. Oh, just lost the freaking key. That spring was for me to get up, dude. Here we go. I'm pretty sure the 20 players who played the lost levels are having a good time with this level. Right, exactly. It's... Yeah, this level is giving Mario Maker slash lost levels. Whoa! Wait, who are these giant meatballs with feet and eyeballs? Dude, what the frick? Okay, can I stay in the corner? Let's see, look. What in the world? Okay. Well, if I get under... right underneath them... actually makes it easy. Look. Can I just keep doing that? 3 times in a row? Come on. Same way. Just gonna throw one straight down. Oh, never mind. Alright, I'll just wait till he throws one in the middle. There we go. Right in the balls. Conquered by Mario. Oh, I'm not looking. Power, stage 9-1. Nate, is this it? Whoa. Dude, what are these little toys? Dude, this is giving Mario vs. Donkey Kong, man. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Hey, why are dumbbells? Dumbbells from like the early 1900s falling on us. There we go. I recognize those things. Hey, what are you supposed to do here, though, man? Oh! Whoa! What the frick? So you just wait until Donkey Kong Jr. presses that frickin' switch? One. Whoa. Oh my gosh. It's just like the Game & Watch game. Throw the switch, bro. Dude. Oh, I did it! Well, let's try it again. Let's do a clean one. There we go. Boom. Junior, you traitor! Oh, you can't touch him, period, or what? Go, go! Ah, frick. Come on, man, go. Go the switch! Oh my gosh. Dude. When is he gonna throw that freaking switch, man? Oh my gosh. He threw the switch and reversed the freaking thing, man. He's a prick. Yeah, exactly, man. There we go. Come on. Watch out for the mushrooms. There we go. See, I like these levels. I think I like these better than the keys. Where it's like obstacles that you just gotta just get to DK. I can stand that. I'm not a fan of the key levels because I'm not a fan of the when the puzzles get too hard, then it just makes it not fun. Oh wow, here we go. Here's a throwback. Whoa, okay. Here we go. What? That should have ended the freaking thing. Oh shoot. There we go. Oh, just gotta give it time. It's not instant. It's like a second after. Oh, that's what it should have been. Oh, are you saying the whole game should have just been trying to get the DK, like no key part? Is that what you're saying? Like they should have made the game like that instead. But he mad. Woo! Wait. Can you block things with your feet? Did I just learn a mechanic from this scene? So can you handstand and like block stuff with your feet? Yeah, that if it would have been developed that way, Nate, it would have been fun too. Oh, here we go. What is this? Oh my gosh. This music, bro. A little intense, a little intense. Oh my gosh. There we go. You locked my son, you're dead. This music's all intense, bro. Dude, so far this actually might be my favorite. This might be my favorite world so far. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Hello? What was that? Sound like someone trying to break in the house. Oh, wow. You actually have to jump down. Oh! Go! Go, there you go. Whoa! Wait, wait, what? You could do it too hard? And you fly right into his hands? Whoa, what the heck? Also, who's at this knight? Oh my gosh. There we go. Is it another breaker, man? Here we go. Whoa, whoa. I was gonna say, there's no way I think I would have been able to do that. Yep. Oh my gosh. When that mechanic doesn't work right, so you hold right and then you opposite direction. Sometimes it's just a little finicky, bro. A little finicky. Oh. Yeah, when you slow down and you don't have momentum, you can't do this, like... Oh. I guess you can backflip through the platforms instead of waiting to the edge. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, what are you supposed to do here, bro? Oh, is it this thing? Aha. Whew. 3 hits. Is this it? Is this truly it? My guard's still up, bro. Boom. Wait, what? Now what? Oh, jeez. Wait a second, dude. What is this? Oh, I guess you can't touch those barrels. So then how do you get the barrel at the top, man? It's King Kong. Yeah, why all of a sudden he's like 1,000 times bigger, bro? What the heck happened? Okay. There, I think we figured it out. You gotta jump on his hands. Okay. There we go. Whoa, don't do that. There we go. Oh my gosh. Just like Sonic and Knuckles, right? There we go. That was 2 hits. Uh-oh. He mad, he mad. Watch out for the smasher. Boom. Oh my gosh. Gotta do that, man. Come on, one more, bro. Yeah, there we go. Alright, maybe not one more. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You can take 6 hits? That was 5, right? Oh, frick it. What's he gonna try now, man? Come on. Oh my gosh, I just had it, dude. Dude, how many more, man? I guess it's gonna be the right-hand side. Please let that be it, bro. I don't know, do we trust it? Is this the end of the game? Whoa! For what? And then we're all best buddies. Dude, so I think, maybe Paulina is actually the girl that Mario's after, right? Everybody keeps saying, oh, he wants Peach, he wants Peach. It's like, dude, I think Paulina is his girl. Peach is just like on a professional level. The end. Dude, I am loving the new, I'm loving the new iOS update, 26. It's been doing such a good job at silencing, like, spam calls. Oh my goodness. We're back to that friend zone topic. I'm reading the Nintendo email. Nintendo Switch Online email. Play classic Virtual Boy games on Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch system. Enter the realm of stereoscopic 3D with this Virtual Boy dedicated accessory for the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. God, I don't care, bro. If it seriously makes you play the Virtual Boy games with the dedicated accessory, everything is Chrome in the future. Future. Yeah, if they make you play the Virtual Boy games on Nintendo Switch with the dedicated Virtual Boy, that's gonna be so lame. It's like, give the option, bro. Like, give people the option of, like, do you want the authentic experience or just the modern experience of just controlling it? I mean, the same way, dude, you're not making everybody play, like, the Game Boy games on a Game Boy accessory. The N64 games with the N64 controller. It's like, you want to play it on your Switch controller? Fine. You want to play on the screen? Fine. All right. Very cool. I think that is it for that game. Sweet. There we go. Franchises to play through. Let's go ahead and mark off. There we go. Let's see. So this game came out November 94. Now, the Mario Teaches typing thing is interesting. Look, there's an MS-DOS version and a Microsoft Windows version. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's cool. I'm thinking, where is everybody? Yeah, good question, man. Good question. I think Mike is streaming. If I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, I think Mike is streaming. Yeah, it says here the 94 Windows version. Because we played the MS-DOS version like last year, right? Was it? In 2024. So they re-released it for Windows in 94 on CD-ROM and 95 on the Mac versions. But it's saying right here, it says in the Windows versions that came out in 94 and 95 for the Mac, Charles Martinet voiced the floating Mario head, who acts as a narrator and guide to the game, marking his first portrayal in the video game as Mario alongside Mario's game gallery before Super Mario 64. Mario's game gallery. When did this come out? 95. Okay. Oh, we'll have to try playing that. The Mario's game gallery. See if that works. Now, what is the CD-ROM collection? Mario the Early Years CD-ROM collection is a compilation disc consisting of the MS-DOS versions of Mario Early Years with letters, preschool fun, and fun with numbers. Ah, okay, so Mario the Early Years. Let's see. But because Mario the Early Years CD-ROM collection, I think Mario the Early Years we're gonna play the. I think I'll play the SNES version of that, not the MS-DOS version, because MS-DOS can make things complicated because you'd have to play it like you'd have to get like a DOS box emulator. So also Mario Teaches Typing Windows Edition. We don't really need to play it. It's not like it doesn't have that big of differences where we need to play both. It's just Mario. It might look better because it's like Windows versus MS-DOS, and again, it features Charles Martinet as doing the voiceover for stuff. So those two probably don't need to play. So technically, next in line would be Wario Blast. Now let's see. So, Mario earlier is fun with numbers. That's 94. It's DOS. Let's see. Yep, Charles version. Or sorry, yep, Windows version has Charles Martinet. Okay, cool. So you knew about that. Yep, okay, so Mario early years, fun with numbers. It was released for MS-DOS in 93. Okay, so there's like 3 ports. There is the... Let's see. The MS-DOS for... Oh, what? Well, looks like there's 3 versions. Mario early years. Seems like there is the... Oh, okay. So they actually did release the MS-DOS versions of Mario the early years on MS-DOS in 93. That's what it originally came out on. Mario the early years MS-DOS. In 94, they re-released the MS-DOS versions, but on CDs instead of... Right here, you can see right here is a CD. Instead of floppy disk. In 94, they also released it on the SNES, so we'll play the SNES version. Mario teaches typing 2 as a proper story mode. Yeah, we tried to get that to work, and like it was having some issues. It's like we like remember we had to play Mario teaches typing through archive.org. Do you remember that? It was like in a browser. We had to play like and we tried looking for Mario teaches typing 2 and like there was no like no way to find it, so yeah, we had, that's why we bypassed Mario teaches typing 2, but I wanted to play it. Maybe we'll revisit it. If I can find a proper way that somebody has like found an easy way to play the old game like on a new PC like what we're on now, then you know, we'll jump back to the game and play it, and then jump forward again when we're done. But yes, so the 94 version, let's see. Okay, so technically Mario early years on the SNES ports, those came out in looks like September. With letters October 94. Let me see, hold on. So Mario early years Fun with Numbers came out on the SNES September 94. Fun with Letters came out October 94. Oh, that's interesting. Each month they like... Okay. And then Preschool Fun came out November 94. So I wonder if we should play Mario early years Fun with Numbers, Letters, and Preschool Fun before we play Mario Blast. To me, that sounds like a plan. Oh yeah, that was a doozy. Anyways, let's take a break, and then when we come back, we'll figure some stuff out, alright? BRB. Give me a few. Okay, we is back. Oh man. Whew. What'd you have for dinner, Nate? Did I ask you that yet? Burgers, nice, bro. You make it at home, or did you get some burgers from somewhere? At home, sweet. What toppings you put on your burger? Oop. Got ourselves a Twitch bot. Mods, who wants to do the honor of doing the ban? Do you prefer any type of cheese or sauce on your burger, like ketchup, mustard, or mayo? What's your go-to? I eat ketchup sometimes. I usually have cheddar, but my go-to burger is a bacon cheeseburger with an onion ring. Ooh, that sounds good. That's like my favorite at Carl's Jr. is the Western bacon cheeseburger. Buns, I get the double. Two patties, two slices of American cheese, bacon, onion rings, and barbecue sauce. Woo! Maybe you can pick that up for me, Ali, on the way back. I said maybe you can pick it up for me on the way back. The Worcester bacon church. Or I could just have a bowl of cereal, I guess. Suppose. Actually, I'm kind of full. I want to eat because I'm bored. If I'm that desperate, I'll throw a fried egg in there from Islands. Nice. Egg on a burger is really good. So the next Mario game we're gonna try out. Well, I mean, we're gonna play it, but let's see. It's gonna be Mario Early Years Fun with Numbers. Is there an age? Recommended age? Okay. Fun with Numbers is September 94. Okay. Try that, huh? Fun with numbers. There we go. Alright, let's see. Back to school, yeah. Back to school. Back to school.
When your kid
Back
is
to
hurting
school.
and there's nothing you can do about it.
To prove to Dada that I'm not a fool. Okay, let's boom. All right, let's see. All right, on with numbers. Stop looking at me, Swan. Could you imagine being a younger like a elder millennial in the '90s and having a Super Nintendo and in Christmas 1994 you're like, I want a Super Nintendo and I want Super Mario World with it. And your mom and dad go, okay, sounds great. Look at what you got for Christmas. You open it up, it's a Super Nintendo. And then you're like, oh wow. And they're like, alright, check out the games. And you go, oh wow, you got me a Super Mario World. And they open it up and it's this game. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I guess let's start the top right. Right? Work our way down, I guess.
Let's go to Number World.
Oh. Okay.
You picked the 1. You picked the 1. You found the 2. You found the 3. You chose the 4. You found the 5.
What in the world?
You found the 6.
I don't get it, bro.
You found the 7. You found the 8. You picked the 9. You found the 10.
What are you supposed to do, bro?
found the 1.
I don't get it. What in the frick? Hold on. Number world is location in my earliest numbers. It's one of the 7 islands in the game. Yada yada yada. In this world, the player can select the number indicated. The first level involves selecting the number above the hotel rooms, which get transferred down to a conveyor belt. The second level involves choosing house numbers to fill up a mailbox. The third involves a grocer for the players to fill a TV screen. The player selects the... what? Well, look at the graphics in the PC version. What? What are you supposed to do here, man? The goal is to find and click numbers to continue onward.
You found the 1.
Dude, what? What are you supposed to do?
You found the 1. You found the 3.
That nerd chick, what's going on? Wow, it's been a while. Look at my kids love the old Mario games. Dude, we are trying to figure this out. What are you supposed to do here? We've never played this. We're playing through the whole Mario franchise in chronological order, and this game is up next. I have never played this game. I've never seen this game. And it is not self-explanatory. I don't know what the frick you're supposed to do here. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's called Mario Early Years, yes. And this is the numbers. They have like... Is this like an actual kids game? Yes. Let's see. Yeah, it's like... fun with numbers, fun with letters, preschool fun. Bro, what in the world? There is no... well, there's probably instructions in the box that it came with. I don't have that box. So the only way we could figure this out is use the internet. Either read... I'm trying to read. This like doesn't tell you shit. So I don't even know like... what you're supposed to do. I guess one way is to watch a playthrough, but anyways. Living in the dark, damn, yeah. But how you been doing? Gosh. I remember during, because you used to live in LA, and I'm from LA too. I think that's how we got along and found each other on Twitch. But you moved, gosh, yeah. You streamed like almost, it seemed like almost every day during the pandemic. Do you remember that? I moved to New York and now I'm back in Seattle. I had a baby? Dude, congrats! Whoa! Wow. Thinks his name is Killian and he's 16 months old. He's rad as hell. I bet. Kids are rad as hell. They're a gift. They're a blessing. During the pandemic, Zoe was like... how old was she? 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. Now she's 6 in first grade, and then we have a second girl now, Maxine. She is 2. Dude. And my gosh. Dude, she came home today. Some girl at school scratched her the frick up, man. And we were trying to figure out, like, was it like play and like she just was playing too hard, or was she like actually pissed at you? So it's like kind of the first incident of like her coming home injured from another kid like that. And you know, you're trying to like, it's like, even though she's like 6 and talking and like has sentences and like is pretty competent compared to how she was when she was like 18 months or a 2-year-old, it's still hard to understand kids, like what they're trying to say. Like it's a combination of like, are they just not able to explain what happened well, or like are they beginning to lie? Oh. I miss LA kind of. The industry is so busted though. Yeah, you were doing wait. It was like makeup stuff, right? Like for shows and movies. But it's not like makeup. It's like or I guess it is makeup, but like I feel like there's like a better word for it? It's like cuts and all that, like blown up faces, cuts, scratches, right? All that stuff like that. I do all the special effects and all that. Dude, that is sweet. Well, welcome back to the West Coast. Wait, what? Dude, that is, I feel like that is something like you really wanted. Working with The Last of Us, yeah, it was like your favorite game. Well, yeah. Or one of your favorite games, right? And I still have the PS4 controller, the Last of Us 2 raffle that you were doing. Holy moly. This is where it's sad. I still need to beat both games. I have not beaten both games. So I've watched the first season, right? The show. Really good. Actually, get this. I've overcome my fear of watching like zombie, like gory stuff. Like I was kind of like, it kind of like weirded me out, like because I tried watching like The Walking Dead back in like 2012 or 2011, like a year or two after it came out, right? And I like got to the second episode and I was just like, this is just too much. I can't do it. So all these years go by. In 2024, I was like, you know what, frick it, dude. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead. And so like I watched all The Walking Dead, every spin-off. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch The Last of Us. So like I'm in a place now where like it's like fun to watch it, but before it used to like scare the crap out of me. It was a little dream come true. I cried when I got the job. I cried when I got the set. I cried when I rapped. I would think maybe if you watch the makeup creation of the characters, it might help too. Dude, that'd be sweet. Gosh, that is so cool where you're at right now. Do you ever talk to Lucia anymore? Is that how you pronounce Lucia? On Instagram, Lucia Everblack. Okay, sweet. I remember during the pandemic, you guys were like so close. I remember I used to go to both your streams, like all the time. Okay, so that is pretty sweet. Okay, so those videos, designing the zombies, that's what inspired you to get into special effects. No way. Wow. Rarely, but still every month or so. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to do with this game. I guess maybe we'll have to watch a walkthrough. Mario the early years. Really happy for her. She's in a new relationship and thriving. That's good. That's awesome. Life has changed so much in 5 years. I can't believe it's been 5 years since the pandemic. That was wild. The pandemic was a combination of fun, a little scary because of the unknown. Holy moly. We had to like okay, so like Zoe's like sort of like immunocompromised, but things have been a lot better for her because obviously I mean she's like at school and around like other people and touching things, putting things in her mouth. But the pandemic was like really scary because we had to stay like super safe like for Zoe. Well, which is funny is that like when she came home from the NICU in 2019, we were kind of already practicing like safe, like all family members got to be up to date in their shots. If you're sick, just don't come around until you're better. Sanitize your hands. So we went to like when we got into the pandemic, it was like we were kind of like already like in that motion of doing things. But the pandemic was scary because like okay, I'll wait. Anything Amazon owns this platform is so backwards now. Let me know when the ads are over. They're over. I'm back. Welcome back. Yeah. Um, I was gonna wait for them to be over to to continue talking anyways because obviously we're having a good conversation. I want to keep talking. Um, oh yeah, but I guess I was saying is that like in 2019 we were practicing that when 2020 came along we were kind of already doing that, so it was kind of easy. But what made it scary was just like like what is COVID, dude? Is this like COVID was scary? I remember like COVID being scary because you're like, okay, everybody's gotta be on lockdown. You're like, okay, so is this like a really intense flu or is this the Black Plague? Like as soon as you get it, you're dead, no chance. Oh man. But like, yeah, we were pretty. I would say up until like 2022, we started to get like really. BRB hit and refresh. Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm back. Jesus. Montrose up the top of the two fruit near Altadena. Okay. How's wifey? She's good. She's still working in the same industry, different company, with like financial investment kind of stuff. yeah, so she's able to work remote, like 90% of the time, and then she has to work in the office like once a week on Tuesdays. Over in El Segundo, Manhattan Beach area. I'm so more specifically. I mean, I don't. Welcome to Twisted Tuesday. How are you? What's up, Mike? Yeah, we live specifically like more in the South Bay. Like just south of LA, Los Angeles, like the suburbs, like Torrance, Redondo Beach, kind of that area. So yeah, she has to go into the office. It's like 15 minutes away. It's not that bad. I will do a lot more giveaways hopefully here soon. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, you're really good at that. Dude, you're really good at like fostering like that community during the pandemic. It was like just how you handled everything, your streams, everything was awesome. You did a really good job. No man, I wish it was still the same. Dude, but Los Angeles is expensive. We've been like trying to figure out if we like want to move. Here's the sucky part is that like I love the area because this is where I grew up. I grew up here, been here my whole life. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like half of me is like, dude, it's the mentality of like location where you're like, I'm willing to like put up with like living in a shack, but I'm close to the beach. Because we're like just about 2 miles from the beach, maybe under 2 miles. It's definitely either 2 or under. So pretty close. Like you can get to the beach in like 5 minutes with no lights. But then yeah, then it's like, well, we're living in an apartment, because we can't afford a house. I'm driving a truck from 2003, the same truck I've had since my freshman year of college at El Camino College. Ali drives a 2015 Mazda CX-6, right? Anyways. And we've been saving up for a down payment, like at least like 20%. Is like what they tell you, like for a house, right? But it's gonna be a while before we're anywhere near that. And then by the time it's like 20, it's like, dude, by the time we get 20% for like $1 million, it's like, how much our house is actually gonna be like years from now? Like, are we gonna? It's like, are we ever gonna catch up? I just did a rowdy country stream and I can't believe people actually showed up. Come to the Bay Area, NorCal, it's so utterly stupid and pricey. I can only sustain because I'm grandfathered in on rent and a coupon hoarder. Don't afford anything anywhere. Want to get a newer vehicle? Oh man, yeah. It is ridiculous. What do you currently drive, lovely nerd? They're just gonna tax your savings next, yeah. We have a Prius and Infiniti. They're both 2013. Dude, Priuses are great cars. They last. They might be the best hybrid car ever. Nobody's been close in like making a good hybrid car. Come to rural NorCal. It's still expensive, but not as bad as not as bad, and the weather is still decent. That's right, yeah. That's right, Chris and Steph are up in Folsom area. Can't tax what I don't have. I just want to know that Toyota is so bad. I love Toyota. Yep. Dude, Toyota and Honda are just known as like the gas and go cars, man. Like, they rarely have major problems. Because like every car's got problems. It doesn't matter what car you buy. But the thing is if you get Toyota or Honda, it's like they're reliable. And when you do have to do repairs, they're not expensive. Dude, yeah, Toyotas are kind of vehicles where it's like, you see somebody who's got like 500,000 miles on a vehicle before they get rid of it, you know? It's like, if you choose to keep it, it's like, it can go to 500,000 miles or so. We have a 2012 Prius and have zero reason to change it up. Even has subwoofers in it. No one expects the reggae bump in Prius. Alright, my party people got hit the hay. It was so awesome. Pop in here and say hello. I won't be a stranger since I'll be on your more. We will chat soon. Awesome. Yes, please come back more. And you better stream more so that I can come hang out on your streams, alright? Come back and I'll gift you a sub. Bro, you should have given one earlier, dude. You had to wait through all those ads. I'm just kidding, bro. Alright, nighty night. Bye bye. I would have, but just got back to human from my kitty form. It was so late. And oh. Mike, what'd you have for dinner? Tell the class. Because so many of my viewers are music nerds, I go away with some very controversial country, like the Sun. Cowboys are frequently secretly fond of each other. Wait, well, hold up. Is that an actual song? Hey, Mike, you know what operating system you would love? Windows 11. Just kidding. Amazing song with Willie Nelson and Orville Peck. Can we get a new keyboard tomorrow? I got one a few months back, but hated the key spacing. Went back to the old one. Dude, okay. Have you ever tried out a mechanical keyboard, Mike? Now the old one is totally effed. There's like a whole mechanical keyboard niche culture out there, bro. It's like you can just get so deep. What the fuck? Caps lock. Is caps lock? Hold on a second. With all the different types of mechanical keyboards. But it's like the, you know, it's like, for those who don't know mechanical keyboards, it's like the bougie level of keyboards. Like mine is straight up like, the base is like, it's, my keyboard's heavy as hell. It's like actual like aluminum. It's a 60% keyboard though. Actually, let me just show you guys. This. You guys see this? on, let me... There you go. See this keyboard? This thing is built like a tank. And it's got the cherry brown switches. So I think you only need to do like a 60% like depress before it like registers like a keystroke. Which means you can fly on these keys, like you don't have to like press all the way down. But it's 60%. I actually have not had, since 2018, I have not had a full keyboard, like 100% keyboard. I kind of want to get a 100% keyboard. But I also just like how much space the 60% one takes up. Like it makes it look really clean. It just leaves a lot of space on the desk. It's nice. I mean, I rarely ever use like the numpad or even if it was like a 90% keyboard. I rarely even use the arrows or anything like to the right of the backspace, enter, and shift on the right. No, but I could be convinced. I I don't know if that would be a good decision on my behalf. I'm trying to read this the right way. I don't know if that would be helpful or hurtful to you to introduce you to mechanical keyboards. It could be something you like get really into and spend lots of money on. I tried Campus Burger again, but I figured it couldn't be awful twice, and it wasn't. Still think the onions suck, and the roommate hates onions so much that because the patty was grilled on the same pan as them, he could taste them on his plain burger. I got 2 burgers left. Nice! I'm a really light typer. If a keyboard has lasted 17 years and is now dying, I must be gentle. Yeah, that's true. My numpad is how I control multiple cursors, so I can't live without it. Dude, yeah, so for you, you definitely want a 100% keyboard. Stay there. Don't go anything less. But, yeah, when it comes to mechanical keyboards, actually, I don't need to have my headphones on. I'm going to charge them. Unless I'm gaming. I really don't need the headphones on unless I'm gaming. But, you know, there's so many variations and customizations you could do with, like, keyboards. Again, it starts with size, like 60%, 65, 70, 75, 80. It's like, you know, obviously the smaller percentage is it just, like, it's not as tall and it's not as wide. So on my keyboard, I am missing the whole F keys, or the function key row, right? Above all the numbers, right? Above us, you know. And I'm also, and to the right of it, I'm missing arrows, the delete key, numpad, all that stuff. So it starts with how big do you want it, right? And then, oh, also too, I have a macro pad, you guys, or macro keyboard by Mountain. You guys ever heard of that company? You see this? If you're worried about, if you want like extra keys, you guys, like sometimes this might be actually an actual solution for people who want like a 60% keyboard, but want those extra keys from time to time. Then you get something like this. And then you can position it like above your keyboard, like out of the way of the keyboard, and like have it like maybe like half a foot or something, like above, like maybe like above the desk pad on your desk, you know, like out of the way of like your actual keyboard, like typing and stuff. But these macro pads. What's crazy is that even these macro pads, you can totally customize the keycaps and switches, which is a whole other wildness to it. But again, going back to mechanical keyboards, so you start with your size, and then you can choose what kind of keycaps you want. And then with all the different switches, switches determine the feel, and then they also like determine like how much you have to like depress for like for the the stuff to actuate. There's also different types of switches. So it's like you can get like really clicky keyboard. So it's like every time you depress, it's like a click. You can get a silent keyboard. Some people describe some keyboards as like creamy. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's a Mike. I know if this is your first time hearing about mechanical keyboards, holy moly, get ready to go on an expensive adventure. Like people that get into mechanical keyboards, like they end up like having like 10 different keyboards, like on their shelf next to their setup. And you swap it out for all these different reasons. I'm going to Office Depot and opening boxes. I have one specific muscle memory thing I need. The 1/4 inch space between caps lock and A. Picture tab, caps lock same size, but the stagger between A and Q is still there. I like trade rounds, but I've never found mechanical as game-changing as some people try to say. Marginal returns over a $10 membrane keyboard, right? Let me say, I'll stick with membrane. Yeah, I'm in a place where it's like, when I got a mechanical keyboard, I like tried to learn more about it, was excited, and it's like you start digging like all the subreddits and you see pictures of people like doing all these crazy cool customizations, and there's all these, and then people doing like demos like of with their keyboards and like the sounds and like ASMR kind of stuff, and you're like, whoa, this is so cool. And then you find out it's like really expensive, and then you realize the hobby is so deep and wide, like you can, it's crazy how far you can go and do that. And so like I've kind of just been at the sidelines. It's like I've really thought some of the mechanical stuff is cool, but I've never gone beyond just owning this mechanical keyboard that I bought used in 2018. That's funny. So that keyboard and this mouse, this Logitech mouse right here, the Logitech G900 Chaos Spectrum, I think this is the first of the G900 series. Like, what are we up to now? Let me see. Let's see. The G series. Yeah. The G502, what are they at? The G903. Yeah, out of like the G900 series. Wow. They have they're up to G903. But I have the first iteration of the G900 called the Chaos Spectrum, but wireless and barely knows any like input lag, latency, and I've talked about this before, you guys, so it's a side tangent, but wireless technology has gotten so good. I mean, even like 10 years ago was good, but like, yeah, I got this in like 2018, which I think this mouse, hold on. When did Logitech G900 Chaos Spectrum launch? April 2016. Okay, so I got this mouse and this keyboard in 2018. This mouse came out 2016. But yes, I've had both this keyboard and this mouse since 2018 because I bought them used. And I have not had a need to buy anything newer. So as much as like I browse Logitech and I like to look at like new mouses and headphones, and you know, I kind of like dream like, you know, like, oh, I would like this, or you know, like this, or this would be cool to have. As much as like I've done that with both like mechanical keyboards and mouses and headphones and stuff, it's like I really have been pretty tame in just like keeping to what I have. I don't have another mouse I use. I don't have another keyboard. I literally just have been using these two since 2018. and I'll continue to use them until they break. Much like you, Mike. You and I are kind of the same in that aspect. It's like, dude, these both are quality. I've been using them since 2018. I don't see a need to replace them. But yeah, there's like, like Mason said, there's like a reality that like some people like. I mean, it's people are so dedicated to mechanical keyboards. Like, there's a whole subreddits to them, right? Even like gaming companies have changed. Influenced this, their companies have been influenced to the point where now they have like mechanical keyboards, like for everybody's, like you know, which they didn't before. I wouldn't mind if my keys click though. Oh, dude, yeah, check out some mechanical keyboard ASMR videos, bro. I'm serious, where people do like videos of you know, kind of just on display, and they like, here, check out this mechanical keyboard. Oh, this one's creamy, this one's clicky, you know, stuff like that. Check it out, Mike. I got 4 restricted tracks played in my stream. Apparently the Twitch DJ program doesn't support my country nearly as much. No strike, but damn, first restricted tracks in months. Wow. Can't hate on variety. Got account outfit for all occasions, so I mean that's how some people are building their mechanical keyboards. All these different mechanical keyboards and crap for all these reasons, right? For gaming, for everyday use, for productivity use, for because today's 3 o'clock. This keyboard's for in October. I use this keyboard on Tuesdays. If my keyboard is creamy, I've done something wrong. That's probably why this one is finally done eating and typing. BRB got to pee. Oh yeah. Alright. For some reason I thought you were gonna say like BRB got to like burp or something. The tea seems to have untwisted my small intestine. Now it's just A straight line through me, damn. Bro, you about to poop your pants, man. Oh man. I was just trying to catch up on chat, making sure we're all caught up here. Was today better, Mike? I know yesterday you said you have a hard day. Or it was a rough day, at least, or something like that. Not the best yesterday. Today was peaceful, good. So this is how you play it? Yesterday was just relentless. Woo. Going back to Campus Burger, I was gonna say, well, it's good to know that maybe just it was a fluke the time you went, and maybe that's why it's always a good idea, in my opinion, to try someplace 3 times. If they strike out 3 times, and the random 3 times you go, then you know the place is actually bad. Did you grow up with Angry Grandpa YouTube channel, or did you miss that one? It seems like a channel reach was pretty huge. Dude, Angry Grandpa, let me see. I don't think I did. No, but it's funny as I've seen like memes and clips of them like on TikTok. Let's see. The Angry Grandpa Show. So the first one was 2010. There wasn't. There was an era of YouTube that I kind of missed during the 2010s. Like, for example, in the infancy stages of YouTube, when a lot of creators were still uploading their content half and half to YouTube and the other half to, like, their own websites, in the early 2000s. A couple examples of that was the Tourette's guy and Angry Video Game Nerd. Oh, Mike, I have a random question for you, bro. Do you have... And Spider-Man in the bathtub, dude, that was hilarious. Do you remember that? He was in a full-on, like, latex Zentai suit in the bathtub and, like, moving around. And it was, like, sounded like a freaking basketball court with somebody, like, with, like... But yeah, here's a random question, bro. It's a long shot. You wouldn't happen to have any of the tracks from me and Derek's band Suicidal Despair, would you? I remember you recorded the demo, which, by the way, I think I actually liked better than the final product of that dude who recorded us in, like, Redondo Beach. Remember when you recorded the single in the bonus room? And we got all those freaking thick comforters to, like, dampen the sound? Was never really my PC, only the digital recorder unit, right? Does, and speaking of Derek, do any of you guys ever talk to Derek? Dude, do you remember his Jetta with straight pipes? That was so wild. I forgot all about that. He did keep it in pretty good condition, but that was wild. They got super aggro after transitioning. Toby wasn't allowed to call them trans because they were a girl now, and just pissed me off. Well, when was that? Because I was hanging out with Derek when he was transitioning in, like, 2012, when he was, like, living at his parents' house back in Torrance. Yeah, like, he was telling me all about, like, how something about, like, a discharge from the military. It was over the phone, 2012, 2013. Okay. Yeah, I actually hung out with him. I don't know if he was... Well, I know he was, like, doing surgery and stuff, so where he wanted to. And so... Jetta was slow and loud and fun. Dude, remember the exhaust was so loud that you couldn't even have, like, inside conversations? That was wild. But no, I actually hung out with Derek in 2012 when he was, like, transitioning. And it was fun catching up. We, like, went on a ride and everything. I think he was, like... I honestly think he like thought I was gonna be like super judgy towards him, because I think like most people stopped talking about him when they found out he was like transitioning, and it was like, I was like, why? Like, why would I treat you like that? You know, it almost felt like everyone else like mistreated him, and it was like it felt like I was the only person left that like actually like respected him and his wishes and just like treated him like how he wanted to be treated. Um, but at the time, yeah, he. Oh, I mean, he jokingly like said not to be a bitch, but call me Natalie now. Over the phone. We used to. Oh, it's funny. We used to talk over the phone a lot before we hung out because he wasn't living at his parents' house. So like, kind of when he in the beginning of his transition, he would like we'd talk on the phone, and then like in 2012 was like when we actually like hung out. And that was it. I don't know where he went. I think he moved, but interesting enough, I like found him randomly on Facebook. It like suggested him to me, and I think he detransitioned. Like I actually think he's married now, and he like detransitioned like back to a man. I don't know. I'll have to find his profile to like verify. But it was like last year. I was like remembering on Facebook, and you know he changed his he did change his Facebook to where he was you know he was going by Natalie and had like pictures up and stuff. And then I recently found his profile like last year, and it was Derek, and it was like recent pictures, like 2023, 2024 kind of stuff. So I don't know. I gotta see if I still have his number. Let me see, actually, now that we're talking about it. Oh no. Dang it. Man, at some point, I don't know if the contact transferred over. Bummer. I don't know. Because I've been wanting to catch up with him. And that's a bummer. Can't even do that. Because I don't even know how to reach him. Well, the amount of bass it had didn't help either. Me and Derek were drunk at my mom's once and made her drive us to the store she hated. She said the bass made her heart hurt. I tried to be the nicest person I could, but there was a chip on their shoulder and they couldn't get past for some reason with me. I still don't quite know what happened, but I did not appreciate the "you're a terrible person and dead to me" type of commentary. What? Did he really say those things to you? Or like, are you kind of implying like he might as well have said that kind of stuff? Like, did he actually say those exact words to you? That's wild. Running around in the communities I do, I meet a lot of people who have transitioned or want to, and there is sadly a consistency on the M to F side of writing off the friends you have when they were male. Maybe I've been unlucky, but it seems to be a trend. No, it was absolutely those words. Oh, that's wild. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what could have happened, but yeah, around that era, you know, it's like at a time when he felt like And I'm not saying you, obviously. I'm not saying you because I feel like you'd be the last person to want to intentionally like offend him. You know, you're pretty inclusive. Um, I try to be as inclusive as I can too, and I think that's why he felt like I was like a safe place. But yeah, it just felt really upsetting to kind of hear about people who were like homophobic or like transphobic. You know, I think everybody from his close friends to family, even maybe, that were like didn't want anything to do with him. You know, it's like if no one else is gonna like be around him, it's like that's terrible, bro. Um, had a 10-year friendship up here and fully supported and encouraged them to do what they needed. Once they did transition, I was fully out their life. Truly do not understand, and that one makes me sad. I walked out of the bonus room once because I was disgusted with the transphobia going on. Only time I ever did. It was mostly whatever Matt Quinn was going on about. Don't remember what it was about. All ancient history now, and everyone is probably drastically different all those years later. Yeah. Oh, I think I remember that night, Mason. Yeah, they kept like repeating some was it like it's not Adam and dude, I think I remember what they were saying. It was like Adam. It's not Adam and Eve, or it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Um, and I think I remember when you left too. You were like the bigotry or something in bigotry is astounding, and then just like stormed out. I remember that. Basically, Matt is a super interesting person to unpack. A lot of that talk was probably unidentified wishes in his own life. I lived with him. There was some interesting times. I firmly believe he got married because he couldn't admit what he was and have told him so. Yeah, that was it. Upsetting night. Well over it all though. Well over it all though, and I hope he's doing all right. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in years. So many people as social media blossom felt they couldn't be true to themselves, and it creates so much unhappiness in the 30s to 40-year-olds, right? But yeah, I think the last time I hung out with Derek was 20. And the only reason I'm calling him Derek, not because I'm like purposely trying to be like he wants to be referred to as Natalie, but but I'm like, no, I'm gonna call you Derek. Only because I think because of based on the Facebook the past couple of years, I think he transitioned and is now going by Derek again. But had he chose to be referred to as Natalie, of course I would respect his wishes and obviously his pronouns. But I think he detransitioned. I think he's married. But I'll have to find the profile, man. Like, I was like taken back. I even texted Rob. I was like, oh, did Derek detransition? Do you know anything about this? I was just like, it was like I think it was like suggested or something. That's how I came across his Facebook. He's the same kind of parents I do, but subscribe to all their beliefs. The fact that I did not is why I don't visit LA much anymore. Again, someone in their 30s who may have been bombarded by social media or family and gave in the hate to see it. I'm actually going to go through my list right now on Facebook and see if I can find them. What happened? What's up, Nate? Did you leave and come back just now? Speaking of bonus room, do your parents still live there? No, they sold it summer 2015, if you can believe that. The bonus room is still very much there, though. It never fell down the hill. No, I dozed off. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're I think I'm gonna save playing the game until next stream, I think. But I did look over the playthrough. I think I know how to do that Number Island part now. Mason, we had some fun times in the bonus room, didn't we? Remember playing like Warcraft 3? Gosh, Gauntlet Legends, man. They were playing Gauntlet Legends on the Dreamcast. I think that was my favorite of the times we played Gauntlet Legends. So, okay, so playing at your house originally on the Nintendo 64, that was my introduction. That was super fun. Then when they re-released it on the Dreamcast, which, like, it had like DLC. There was like more stuff to it. That's like when they introduced the Knight, the blue. I was always the Blue Knight. Blue Knight. Blue Knight has gained a level. That was actually my favorite. Gauntlet Dark Legacy was really cool because it was like basically the base game with all these extra wings added to it, right? The only thing that sucked, do you remember that, Mason? Do you remember what sucked about the GameCube version we got of Gauntlet Dark Legacy? Is you couldn't bring your character save file over to your friends' houses. Do you remember that? It's like the game just saved your character like locally. Or I'm sorry, no, it like saved your character to the console. So it was like if we wanted to play together, you had to play a character that you made on my console and then like would play it when we played together, but you couldn't bring your saved character over. You remember how dumb that was? Do you remember that? It like literally ruined like the GameCube experience. Yeah, the save system was jank somehow, so we had to restart it, but we had a blast with it. Dude, do you, what's funny is that we could totally play Gauntlet, any of the Gauntlet games, you and I can actually play together, over the internet, emulation with, like, Parsec or something, man. Two-player co-op. Also, do you remember Snowboard Kids? Remember how fun Snowboard Kids was? You know, like I never owned it, but I borrowed Kyle's Snowboard Kids, and then you had Snowboard Kids. We played Snowboard Kids 2 at your house. Read my last message because it's funny. Remember when I used a synth to make your mom think her kitty was lost? She was so mad at me. Wait, what? Dude, I like sort of remember that. I programmed Bianchi, thought it was out with us, but couldn't find him. Yes. I think I, like, sort of remember that. That's funny. Snowboard Kids was great, except it took almost an entire memory card, if I recall. That is so wild, huh? We had 1080 in the 64 house, never had a GameCube. Jeez, time to Twisted P again. Dude, 1080 was a fun game, huh? That was a launch title, if I'm not mistaken, right? Tomorrow I may also get a better face cam, so I can upgrade from 720, but then people can see me better, and is that really a good thing? What's the camera you have pointing down? Dude, if you're gonna buy a face cam, bro, highly recommend the cameras I got recently for Prime Day. ObsBot. I mean, they make as cheap as like 1080p 60. Or no, I'm sorry, the one I have right now, the ObsBot Meet SE can do 1080p 100 frames per second, and then I have the other one that could do 4K 30. They make a 4K 16 higher than that, but like for live, I don't think you need it. But told my down cam is actually okay. What are the specs on the camera that's pointing down? Because if you get a new camera and your face camera is better than the one pointing down, then just swap it out so that your face cam becomes like the one pointing down. I don't remember. Oh, okay. Well, if you actually end up getting a new cam and you find out which is better, just between your the current face cam and the one you're putting down, just swap it out for whatever's better. Have it pointed down, you know. Who's watching your streams are there for the tunes, right? Mason, when's the last time you talked to Robbie Mueller? One's a Logitech 310 HD and the one just says UVC cam. It was $30 on Amazon. Okay. I guess it's kind of hard to tell what the specs are, right? I think Logitech is my down cam. Been a while, still follow him. I think he's in San Antonio now. Right, yeah, I think so. Are you still part of his he has like a Discord. He was like one of the first Discord channels I like joined like back in like 2019. I forgot what it's called. It's like esports or something or Mike, when's the last time you used Facebook? Jamie, explain to me how the Me 6 user in your Discord tags you messages sometimes. Oh, it's a bot. Me 6 usually talks to people in chat, and when I go live, it sends a live notification. Yeah, Me 6 is a bot that is tied to my Twitch stream. So under the streaming channel, where it's just like a streaming notification channel, when I go live, it tags everybody in the Discord. It's like ats everyone. And then also, I think Me6 also, when you level up in chat by talking more, it also like will at you then. They're like, congrats, so and so, you leveled to level 1. Whatever. Used it today, zero message to a streamer friend to get her ass into my stream. Oh, makes sense, yeah. Speaking of Matt, when's the last time you talked to Macklin? I think the last time I hung out with him was actually, if you can believe this, 2014. When I finally got around to installing the subs in my truck. Him and Johnny Notaro in 2014 randomly. Like, we never hang out, never talk. I like got together with them and we tested out the subs. Facebook is horrid, but Messenger is super useful. Yeah. Facebook is like the old folks on social media, dude. It's terrible. He visited doing a job in 2021, and we went to Applebee's. Chat about twice a year until 2023. Now I'm ghosted. I think he thinks I know too much about his lurid past. You think that's why? Oh, you're not gonna believe it, Mason. Guess who I just found on Facebook? Nick Hegel. I think it's a contributing factor for sure. So don't drink twisted tea, on sale or not. The raspberry tastes like slightly spoiled Arizona. Whatever happened to the guy Mike who was in the band I recorded? He was so mad at me when I shattered his four-way breaker bar changing a tire, so he had to call AAA. Was it Mike Longley? He drove a Prius. Oh yeah, it was Mike Longley. I haven't seen him in years. Maybe like '09 was like the last time I saw him, maybe. And like rarely talk. I think like there's been a couple times on Instagram I've like messaged him because he like got married and moved, I think. Play guitar. Yep, it was Mike Longley. Not my fault. Harbor Freight breaker bars just break right. Exactly. Oh man, dude, do you remember the rallies over off Lamita Boulevard and Western? I used to love that rallies, man. Anyways, I think we will call it there for the night. Yeah. Anyways, thank you everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. Really do. I'm always really happy when you guys show up. Whether you're just lurking, whether you're chatting involved, in whatever way you're here, I just am thankful. You know, yeah. Thank you, Mason, Mike, Nate. Even earlier, Nerdy Chick came in, which I've known Nerdy Chick probably since 2020. She used to stream all the time, from LA, but obviously that's how she moved, and so that's how we go back. But yeah, again, thank you guys for being here. Happy to reminisce. Yes. But yeah, seriously, guys, thank you for being here, because I know, you know, you still gotta put effort. You gotta put effort in, you know, and so I appreciate you guys putting in energy, effort to be here, because, you know, you gotta pull the stream up. You gotta put it up. You gotta put my stream up on a device, another monitor, a TV, laptop, tablet. It's like, you know, it's like that. Sometimes that stuff requires, like, you know, like energy, dedication, and, you know, set aside time to, you know, support someone like that. So I do appreciate you guys putting in the effort to be here, you know. And of course, it's always fun hanging out when you guys are here. So yeah. But anyways, we got to complete another game in the Mario franchise playthrough, which was Donkey Kong 94 on the Game Boy. And then our next game we're going to be playing through, or the next 3 games, are going to be Mario the Early Years. Fun with numbers, fun with letters, and preschool fun. Booted up tonight. Didn't really, and for those who weren't here, we booted up tonight. Didn't really understand what the game wants, so sometimes it's one of those games where the instructions about how to play the game are probably explained in the manual. You know, some games where like they don't have really a tutorial or a setup of the game where like where the tutorial is baked into the gameplay. A lot of like earlier games, like in the 90s, 80s, they put their instructions and like tutorial like in the manual. So this is one of those games where it's like you don't really know what you're supposed to do unless you have the manual. So, and I don't because it's emulation. But yeah, looking at some of the videos on the playthrough, if we have to like watch someone else's playthrough for like sort of an idea, you know, point of reference to help us to play, then we'll have to do it that way. But yep, that's on our list. We're in year 1994, you guys. We're coming up to 96 soon. Okay? We are coming up soon. Let's see. I still have sheets opened. Yep. 95, dude. 96 is when we get N64, bro. Back to back. Dude. Super Mario RPG on the SNES, and then after that is Super Mario 64. 1996, guys. Right here, take a look. Read it and weep. Read it, get excited. We are probably halfway done through the 94 era of Mario games. Then we got the 95 era, which is again like Mario's Picross, Donkey Kong Land, Mario Teaches Typing. Well, we can skip that one, we already did it. We did the DOS version, that's the Macintosh version. Mario's Tennis on the Virtual Boy, Super Mario World 2, Mario Super Picross, Mario Clash on the Virtual Boy, Virtual Boy Wario Land, Donkey Kong Country 2, and then in 96 we're gonna get, there's an obscure arcade game. Then second game in 96 is Super Mario RPG. Third game is Super Mario 64. So dude, we are we are making our way, man. What did we start at? A ball? In 2021, bro. September 2021, 4 years ago, man, is when we started the playthrough series. We start with Ball in the Game & Watch. Now we are down to the Game Boy, dude, in 94. We're getting there. But anyways, enjoy the rest of your night, you guys. Thank you again for being here, for hanging out, and in any facet. Again, whether you're actively in chat, just have the stream up and you're lurking. Thank you for taking the time out of your night, your day, to pull the stream up and have it up like on another monitor, another device like a tablet or a laptop, your TV. I really do appreciate it. So I will talk to y'all later. Good night, guys.